Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. I just been drawn back and just like thinking about how disappointing that was. What happened to Rayshard Brooks? Just horrible. And I'm just thinking of so many scenarios that could have prevented him from, being killed, because he was killed. It was a lot of things that went into play with those policemen. And I use the word policemen very loosely because they act like a bunch of kids. And then one saying he had an adrenaline rush. Well, like I said, that adrenaline rush is possibly finna cost you, your days on earth. And your homeboy is about to roll over on you. You know what I'm saying? He willing to testify against you. And he ain't testifying against you in church neither. But when you see the video in its entirety, you just like, man, they could have just, he said his sister lived nearby. They could have said, and the funny part about it is, they suspected he was drunk, but then they told them to park the car. So technically they let a so-called drunk man operate a vehicle. And he said he was sorry, you know what I'm saying, and he was trying to be cooperative. And that's what these insensitive non-black and white fucks don't seem to understand about that. But I guarantee you, if that happened to your white ass or your non-black ass, you will be feeling the same way as us black folks in the community. But then again, you ain't part of our community, because like I said, you're not our allies, and you never will be. So for real, go fuck yourself for the people that's talking that shit, saying that, Mr. Brooks got what he deserved. No, he did deserve that. And for the people that keep saying, well, he grabbed a dude's taser. Well, at the end of the day, can you blame him? I guarantee you he saw what happened to George Floyd. And he probably thought he was about to be the next George Floyd. And unfortunately, he did get George Floyd. Okay? He did. So you could save that. You could save that shit. Real talk. But one of the things that they need to do, as everybody said, they should have just let him go. They had his information. They had everything they needed to where they could have put out a bench warrant or issued a warrant for him, or they could have came and sent somebody to his house later on. But what they should do, they should make it mandatory law. What I would do, this is my plan. What they should do is introduce what you would call basically a 15-second or a 60-yard policy for the police. Basically, if the dude tries to flee the scene and you cannot catch him within 15 seconds or running 60 yards, you just let him go. Unless this dude has a gun or a knife or a weapon that can cause, fatal harm to you. Let him go. If he is unarmed and he flees the scene, let him go. Let him go. Isn't this why you got all this high-tech shit anyway? Cameras. You know what I'm saying? Identification. Isn't that what you got all that shit for in the first place? Real talk. That's what they should have. They should introduce nationwide a 15-second or 60-yard foot pursuit, you know what I'm saying, policy. If the dude tries to flee and you can't catch him within 15 seconds, you just let him go. Or if he get further than 60 yards, let him go. And if you're on the freeway and he runs directly into traffic, let him go. because I just don't ever want to see that again. And I ain't doing this to protect the police, in case you guys finna put that in the comment section. No, I'm doing that to protect the future Mr. Brooks, Breonna Taylor, Sandra Bland's, Philantro Castiles of the world. So that's all I have to say. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.